Welcome to Advocation X, episode 26, part 1. Time for a current newsworthy broadcast. A special thanks and hello to all you beautiful thinking people out there. Before we continue, hit the like button and subscribe for growing content. Become a member and crush that bell while you're at it so you miss nothing. Now, huge disclaimer. This channel is our opinion, but it is based on facts. Your suggestions are welcome, including critical analysis. So the topics we shall tackle here and now. First, Italy, economic impacts, biological weapon consensus, biological weapon backfiring? Now, he declares, Canada's borders, Trudeau's promises, stranded travelers. Let's attempt to unpack this now. Italy resorts to vocals. While the many thousands and thousands of people in Italy who are now, along with their loved ones, affected and suffering under this terrible situation, the people find energy to get on their balconies and start singing songs to keep their spirits up. This is how to face adversity while taking all necessary precautions, of course. Next, economic impact thus far. So far, the economic impacts across the globe are taking a heavy toll on the citizenry. Almost all activities have come to an abrupt halt. Some would argue much more should have been shut down and much earlier. I will not argue with them, but my sympathies do go out to all who have been disrupted and affected financially and or physically. Next, biological weapons consensus. Many experts and world leaders, including Donald J. Trump, are yelling from the rooftops now that we have been hit with a biological weapon. Unfortunately, the consensus is not united when it comes to who launched the attack. So considering the three major countries over and above the rest impacted to the 1,000th degree by this biological weapon, we can all use a tiny portion of our imagination to figure out who and which country is most likely responsible for what we are all going through. I bet the country's leader had no clue about the blowback. Sometimes people think it'll happen to the others, but never to the us. Therefore, their reluctance to lift a finger to protect the others. And then backfire right on the us. This is a very, very unfortunate circumstance. So, moving along. Now he goes and declares a national emergency. After all the brave posturing and the lies about the severity and the dangers, he now declares a state of emergency. Has anyone yet asked DJ Trump about his statement concerning, well, I'm okay with the current number of cases, but not wanting to double it with the cruise ship victims? Hopefully somebody in the mainstream media will have the personal fortitude to ask all about that sooner than later. We can only hope. So next we have Canada and the borders. So in lieu of the negligent liability that would be assessed against each and every country, state, city, and government official, Canada decides to close its borders and take massive precautions to ensure the Canadian people are safe from this new scourge. We are all very thankful to the Canadian government and the myriads of organizations and agencies that work under it for making us safe in this difficult time. I can only hope that the provisions will be made expansive for those stranded abroad, and that those stranded abroad will get further assistance in the extra added expenses that they incur while they've been stranded. Justin Trudeau made some wonderful promises. He basically said that the pot is full enough to really dig in and take care of the hardships that the people of Canada will suffer through this terrible time. Let's just hope that it applies to all people who need it and get to receive it, not just a select few, and hopefully not the exquisitely rich who are totally capable of taking care of themselves. So please leave your respectful comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Become a member, crush that bell. Don't miss another episode. Once again, good folks, I must say, we will never give up and we will never give in, because we're tough. We're can of fish. I mean, Canadians. But one thing you need to always remember, keep your open mind, because knowledge is power. So please do your research and regain your power. So until next time, thank you very much for spending time with us here on this channel, and we hope to see you again and again and again in the future. Take care.